We were heading for an absolute boom this spring, with interest rates dropping into the mid fives and 200 billion getting pumped into housing. The boom we got instead was bombs dropping in Iran. Look around. Consumer confidence is currently in the toilet. Between geopolitical instability in the Middle East, gas prices that just spiked another dollar, and a Fed that has officially taken rate cuts off the table for the foreseeable future, most people are frozen in fear. Maybe has officially become, oh, I'm not doing anything right now. But here's the problem: the headlines you're reading don't match the math on the ground. While the world feels like it's on pause, the housing market in Bucks County, Montgomery County, and the main line is currently in a state of total liquidation. I just pulled the internal numbers for my entire service area, and if you're a buyer, seller, or even an agent, you need to see this. Although, if you're an agent in my area, you definitely already feel this. Let's talk about the numbers. As of this morning, there are only 761 detached homes for sale in this entire region. That's for a population of over 1.7 million people. Now look at the velocity. In the last 30 days alone, 602 homes went active under contract or pending. And in the last 60 days, we had 786 closings, the vast majority of which were over $500,000. Do the math. We are selling roughly 80% of our total inventory in detached houses every single month. We aren't in a low inventory market. We are in a negative inventory loop where the houses are disappearing faster than they can be replaced. If you're waiting for a spring surge, I have bad news. The surge already happened and it bought everything on the shelf. What does this mean? Well, this affects three groups of people. To the buyers, if you're looking to buy a house in Bucks County, Montgomery County, the main line, I hope you're either wealthy enough to afford anything that's out there or you've been preparing for over a year with a great realtor. The browsing phase probably means you're not getting anything at all this year. Great homes do not last in this market, and if you aren't ready to move at the speed of light, you've already lost. To the homeowners, the sellers, if you've been sitting on the fence, your window is wide open. It is a tremendous time to sell. Competition is at a historical low, and sales prices are at historical highs. All you have to do is price it right, and it's almost that simple. You are the only person holding the inventory in a market that is absolutely starving for it. To the aspiring agents, if you're thinking about getting into real estate right now because you heard it's easy money, think again. You are competing with 30,000 other agents in this region for those 761 houses. You don't have an existing pipeline of leads ready to transact right now. You're probably looking at a massive deficit to your bank account that might not correct for years. So if you don't have a mommy or daddy connection, you may have to get extremely lucky to have any income in the first couple of years. The barrier to entry isn't the exam, it's the math. There's a reason why the vast majority of agents in the country did not have a sale in the last year and a ton exited the industry. If you're thinking about doing this as a hobby, that's awesome if you like burning your time and your money. AI will be asking you how much runway you have. And if I could give you one piece of advice, it would be that real estate is a game of failure coached by positive people in a misinformation environment. The people who are going to make the most money in real estate in the next few years will be the ones selling you secrets and motivational speeches. Do the math on someone who has millions of followers and charges $7 per guide of secrets. What's the opportunity in uncertainty? Global uncertainty is the only thing keeping this market from becoming a total stampede. That fear is the only leverage buyers have left. Once the world calms down and rates inevitably shift, that 761 inventory goes to zero instantly. I'm Josh Wernick. I don't give you the hype, I give you the data. If you want to see the 761 homes that are actually left on the market today, head over to sellrealestatepa.com, scroll down to my hyperlocal network of sites, pick your area, and hope there's something there if you need to move in the near future. Or if you're thinking about selling and you want to see what your competition looks like, if any, the window is closing. Let's get to work.